Welcome everyone, Mike Bowers coming to you today from my backyard. In today's video, I'm kicking it old school. We're cooking ribs on a gas grill because when I first got into smoking, that's all I had. And now that I have a gas grill again, I thought that'd be fun to go back to my roots. But first, we got to start the fire.
Said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire.
So for these ribs, we're going to do a simple seasoning. My favorite, Meat Church Holy Gospel. I use this on everything pretty much, whether it be ribs, chicken. I've even done it on brisket once. The sweetness wasn't too bad. The first thing we're gonna do is do the bone side. I don't do too much on the bone side. Good enough. Flip it over. Now the meat side. The shaker's brand new, so it's not coming out the best. A little loaded. They always seem to do better once they're about halfway empty. And we're going to do a lot. This rub you really can't overdo. Nice sweet, a little bit of pepper. Out of all the bottles of Meat Church Holy Gospel I've been through, and I've probably been through about 20 of them, this probably has the most pepper I've ever seen, which I absolutely love. I don't know if they're doing a new mixture or what, but this is pretty cool. A lot of times I would actually add extra pepper to it. I don't think I'm going to do that this time. So the ribs are seasoned up. Let's go start the grill. So to start this, I'm going to do the outside burners as low as they can go. I know you probably can't see that because of the shadows, but all the way low. Alright, let's let the grill warm up. So normally when I use a smoke tube, I would light it from the end with a torch. But since we have a gas grill, I'm going to see if I can light it here. I'm going to turn that up just a little bit. Okay, so the grill's getting too hot, trying to light the smoke tube with the flame, so we're going to use a torch. Alright, the smoke tube is lit. Let's get those ribs on the smoker, or grill. So I only have one burner going, and it's this one over here. So we're going to put the thickest part of these ribs over there. We'll put it on the top rack. These should cook fairly quickly. We're going to be going about 300 degrees, it looks like. So I would say probably about 2 or 3 hours, come back and wrap. So the plan is to cook these ribs uncovered for at least 3 hours or until I get the color that I want. And they're going to wrap them up. Once they're wrapped, we're going to finish this cook in my oven because once you wrap the ribs, it's not going to take in any more smoke, and there's no need to waste propane because with propane tanks, you just never know when you're going to run out. I can't tell by feeling it, so I prefer to save that. So when it comes time to grill again, I know I have some extra propane there because there's nothing that'll kill a cook more than running out of fuel mid-cook. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. That smoke is coming over from the right side of your screen over to the left side, right over those ribs. It's exactly what I want. This is going to work out perfectly, I believe. I honestly cannot be any happier the way this is smoking. It's coming out of the tube, over the meat, and out the side and back here. This is working out phenomenal. If you're getting value out of this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. If you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button. I absolutely love making videos. It's a lot more fun when you guys are watching. So we are 1 hour in. This has been holding steady at 300 degrees the entire time. See that smoke there? Let's take a look at the ribs. It's a pretty awesome color there. I know the shadows cover a lot of that for you guys, but this is going great. Now we'll say that smoke tube is almost done, so we got probably about an hour left of smoke on that tube. So those ribs looked a little dry, so we're going to spritz. As always, just pickle juice. So we are 2.5 hours into this cook. Excellent color. Starting to get a little cooked right here, so I think I'm going to rotate them over. As far as the smoke tube goes, I just put a little bit more pellets in there to keep it going, because this is not quite where I want it to be as we're approaching the 3-hour mark. So we're about 3 hours into this. The temperature is maintained perfectly. Just have the lower vents or lower burner on low. This has been great. Apologize for that. Kids are having fun in the water next door. These ribs looking good, looking real good. Got the color that I want. I think we got enough smoke on here. I'm gonna wrap these and put them in the oven. Okay, for the wrap, we're just gonna go with simple maple syrup. If you haven't seen my maple syrup rib video, check that out. Some of the best ribs I've ever made. All right, we're gonna put these ribs down meat side on the foil. Excellent color. That Meat Church Holy Gospel really does a great job. Before we wrap them up, we do the rest of that syrup here. Get it nice and tight. All right, let's put these in the oven. I'm using my Breville oven. I love this thing. Not only is it an oven, it's an air fryer, it's a dehydrator, it's a food warmer. I could cook barbecue and leave this cooking, or I could cook barbecue and leave it in the warmer for 12, 14 hours. Comes out fantastic. But this here, $2.75 for about another hour. Just to clarify what I was saying, that Breville oven is absolutely amazing. Like I was mentioning, not only does it bake, it air fries, but my favorite feature is the barbecue warmer. You put the warmer on about 145, 150, put in your finished brisket, ribs, pork butt, whatever you're cooking, and let it stay in the warmer for I've done it up to 14 hours before, and it comes out just like a barbecue joint would, because most barbecue joints finish their meats by 11, 12 o'clock at night, put them in the warmers, and get ready for service the next day. This thing is absolutely amazing. I'd like to thank Chud's Barbecue for the idea. That's what he uses. And if you want one for yourself, I'll put a link down in the description below. The ribs have been in the oven for an hour now. Let's check on them. Let's unwrap these ribs. So the ribs have some nice pull away here. It smells like smoke in here, so I think this is actually going to turn out pretty good. But let's go ahead and glaze them up. For the glaze, we're going to do barbecue sauce and simple syrup. Pretty much take your favorite barbecue sauce, pour it in a bowl. Use about 3-to-1 ratio, 3 barbecue sauce to 1 simple syrup. This may be a little bit over that, but it'll work. And we're going to put this back in the oven for just a little bit to let the sauce set. After these messages, we'll be right back.
This video is sponsored by Fantastical Vacations, a concierge travel agency specializing in Disney, Universal, all cruise lines, and some all-inclusive resorts where all of the planning services are completely free to you. You can email Mike and Kara at fantasticalvacations.com to learn more.
All right, the ribs are done. These look absolutely amazing. Great color, as you can see here. Let's flip them over, slice into them. Pretty good. Not much of a smoke ring. Not that it really matters. But the most important part, how does it taste? All right, another look at that rib. Great color, that Meat Church rub. The doneness is perfect. Very flavorful. Not getting much smoke, but let me go for another bite. So the smoke flavor is a little typical for a pellet grill. Pellet grill may have a little bit more, not a whole lot here, but man, this is a mighty fine rib. If you were to serve this at your barbecue, there wouldn't be a single guest upset with this. This is a damn fine rib. So that was a great cook. Absolutely amazing flavor on those ribs, but not as much smoke as I would like. I guarantee you though, if you get a wood chip box or a wood chip foil bag and smoke it just like that, that will come out perfect. And that Monument grill made it so easy. I'm telling you, when I put that one burner on low in this Texas 100-degree heat, it kept the grill right at 300 degrees the entire cook. I didn't have to adjust it one time. It was absolutely perfect. I thank you so much for watching. If you're going to try this or you tried this before and have some tips for me, let me know in the comments below. I'm here to learn as well. Again, I thank you so much for watching. Until the next video, the fire is out.